Hello, this is Encounters with Life. I'm Sean Abigail, your host. Well, the Liberals lied again, and actually it was last summer that they lied, and it's still bothering me. I gotta say something about it, and I gotta say something about it knowing that nobody actually cares. That's the way it is. So whenever there's a big NATO meeting, Canada goes to the meeting, and then our politicians get beaten up over how much we're spending on defense. So it's like 1.2, 1.3%. And we promised NATO, we swore up and down, we'll spend 2%. Yes, we got a plan. Never actually hit 2%. We never even get close. And we get beaten up for it whenever there's an international meeting of NATO defense ministers. So last summer, there was a big meeting, and what our Liberal government decided to do was to head things off at the pass. And just as the meeting was kicking off, Canada announced that we would be purchasing 12 new submarines. Huge spending program. And so nobody can criticize us. You know, all the NATO defense ministers, they all nodded, very good, very good. They knew full well it was all a lie. I mean, they had to know it was a lie. But at least it's a creative lie, at least they're trying something, they're lying about it, but at least they're trying. Now, here's the facts. Canada has 4 old submarines, the Victoria class, and they've been in and out of service. They were originally British. They were laid up for a while, and then Canada bought them, got a good price on them, and then we had to do incredible amounts of maintenance to get them back into service. One of them caught on fire crossing the Atlantic. Tragically, a Canadian sailor died in that incident. The submarine was saved, but had to undergo a lot of refit. We have 4 submarines. They're old. They're getting much older. They need to be replaced. And a responsible government will choose to replace those 4 submarines with 4 new submarines. By announcing that they were going to purchase 12 submarines, the Liberals showed that they were lying, that they're deeply unserious, because submarines are not the kind of thing that you can just snap your fingers and triple the size of your fleet. Oh, you can buy them. Buying submarines is the easy part. Lots of countries make them. Germany makes them. They have quite a wide range of submarines available. South Korea makes them. Japan makes them. France makes them. Spain makes them. Lots of countries make conventionally powered submarines. And you can buy submarines very easily. Just show up with a check. They'll arrange a delivery date, and that's all good. Canada's procurement would probably make it go a lot longer than that, but okay. Where the lie comes in is in the idea that Canada could possibly take our small number of sailors who are currently serving on 4 different submarines and could triple the size of that trained force of submarine warriors. It is incredibly difficult to operate a submarine effectively and safely. It is maybe the most technically challenging task in the entire Navy, maybe even in the entire military. With a fighter plane, it's one pilot, and if there's a danger, it's a danger to one pilot, and it's tragic if a pilot dies operating his aircraft, but it's one. Whereas a submarine, there's dozens and dozens of sailors, and it's incredibly challenging. And you can't just triple the size of your force. You just can't get enough people. So in saying that, we're going to triple the size of our fleet, the Liberals showed that they are deeply unserious. But you know what? They lied. They outright lied just to deflect a little bit of blame. But you know what? Nobody cares. Because the Liberals can lie about this as much as they want, and everybody will just okay, sounds good to us, and they get away with it again. To me, this is ridiculous. That's my thought, though. What's your thought? Can you please consider subscribing if you like this content, if you think that I've got something worth hearing, or leave me a comment. And if you don't agree with me, leave a comment as well. Tell me what you really think. I appreciate it. I'm Sean Abigail. That's Encounters with Life.